And on to our next story. Early on, I had called him Biggie Small Light. Let me tell you, I felt so tickled when I came up with that. I was just laughing on my own,
Biggie
on my way
Small
to
Light,
work.
surely.
Biggie Small Light Kaligraph Jones is once again trying to, put more fuel into the fire regarding his
Why?
beef with Octopizzo because it was very, very unprompted. Anyway, he was on an interview with Oga Obina and he was asked, what is the reason for this beef, for this rivalry between you and Octopizzo? And he went on to say, that man has never liked me. You know, there's just somebody you feel like you can't love and you can't blame them. You were just born that way. However, he said he has no, beef towards him. He has no problem. When he bumps into him, he says hi. Goes on to say, I saw in an interview that he said he doesn't like the way I dress. I understand him because I don't feel like I feel that way about anyone else, but I understand him because if I were him, I would not like Kaligraph Jones. Goes on to say, I have no anonymity with him. I am 33 years old. Of course, I'll say hi to him if I bump into him. However, of course, he had to sneak in a diss up in that interview, and he said he does a good job. He has very good social media pages. Octo is a very good model. I respect him a lot for that work. The guy came from Kibera, and I respect him a lot because he came from a very difficult environment. But let's leave the matter of who knows how to rap better than the other at that. What was the sneak diss? Both of you are hip-hop artists. Both of you are very huge in the Kenyan industry. Why would you just congratulate him for having good social media presence? As in, what was the reason? He said he has very good social media presence.
And he's a nice model.
And he's a very good model. Very good model. And I congratulate him for his work in those areas. That's that. That was very unnecessary. I don't see why there was a beef to start with. They're very different in their delivery and everything. These are two different artists who can really thrive. There's room for everyone. There's a slice of pie for everyone. So, by the end of the day, controversy. Controversy sells.
No.
But Kaligraph, this was very, very unnecessary. You've been a class act for the longest time, so I didn't understand where all of this was coming from.
I generally think beef is good for any industry. But the way Kenyan artists and Kenyan people, Kenyan celebrities do beef is whack. Think about Eminem and his beef with, what's this guy? He used to be part of the crew with 50 Cent. What was that crew called?
Wow.
What was the crew? 50 Cent and the game. That's what I'm looking for. Think about the beef between the game and Eminem. It's been going on for years, and what does it give us? Mad bars. Bro, you listen to these people dissing each other and you're like, okay. Even though you want to take a stance, you're like, all right, I'm Team Eminem on this one. I'm Team Two. Do you know, you look at people with even bigger deals, like we're talking about big titles, Akina, Lil Wayne and others. Lil Wayne has battled anyone who's tried to come for his crown to the ground. Look at Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, good rappers individually, but their beef has just made them these major sensational people, and they're always trying to outwit each other with bars. They're always trying to outwit each other and outpower each other when it comes to the popularity and the love of the people. Like, that's beef I'm looking into. That's beef I'm invested in. Look at Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift. Mara, they're friends. Mara, not. Are we not still there waiting for them to diss each other with small lines on their lyrics? We really are. We are very invested. Come back home. The biggest beef you've ever seen
is Diamond Platnumz and Harmonize.
What kind of nonsense? Forget those guys, you've gone too far. The beef that we had the other day between a comedian and a rapper, you're like, where is this? How is this even? You guys are not even in the same. What are you contesting for? Look at the other nonsense that we've seen with all the guys who've come to accuse. It
was Ogopa versus
Ogopa DJs versus gosh, I don't know. The guys with Claymore, I don't know.
That should have been the beef.
But you're waiting for this beef.
And generations after that, you should have signed artists into these record labels.
Like Young Money versus whoever else. Do you get me? YMG, whoever. I'm just looking at the beef here and we're like, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing?
Is it gonna short shelf life?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Where are the bars? Oh, no content. Where's the groups? You know, where are the Cardis? Where are the Barbies? And where the Team Kaligraph? Do even Kaligraph fans as me myself for the name for our group? We don't. Because embroidery about this beef.
Kalis.
Do you know the Kalis, the graphers? I don't know. Give us something. Octopizzo, like the P's. I don't know. Give us something. Give us groups to be rivals. Saying this beef game wrong. All I'm saying is y'all are doing this beef game wrong, and you need to step up your game. You need random that you're putting on each other. Kaligraph Jones, you have left.
Here, I volunteer for right of controversy.
You're a nice model. The rap game. What was that? Where are the bars? We volunteer. I mean, Octopizzo with Team Kaligraph.
Exactly.
Give us something to fight about, please. Ad of small on random blogs.
Koken ka Barbie Kamanani.
There we go. Give us something.
I got you.
Tired. We are tired of small beef. Over with.